Hello everyone, this is Shrike playing more Commander Quest, and it has been a while, but I want to do a particular deck. I want to play with ghosts, and I want to play with the bats. So what we're going to do is probably start with... I don't know if I want the green archers. I think Turban of Wisdom will probably be useful to us because rituals are supply cards, which means there's a chance that we get a random ritual added to our deck. We are, of course, going to play on Ascension 20, the hardest difficulty in the game, where there are so many modifiers at this point, you can't even see them all on the screen. So, yeah. For Commander skill, I'm going to take the Touch of the Dead, which will fill up every single tile with ghosts. We can only play it once every 5 turns, but hey, you know, it can be very swingy. And once you start getting things that buff up your ghosts, it can be a great win condition, actually. But before we depart, we actually get to pick 2 cards to put in our deck. So you're thinking, if we do ghost cards, you could do Altar the Fallen, right? But it's a legendary card, which you would think would be a lot harder to get because it's legendary, right? It's rare. But there are actually many ways to guarantee get legendary cards, such as after each chapter boss and certain events. So it's actually pretty reliable to be able to get this just through regular gameplay, where something like, you know, Spawn of the Dead is actually much rarer because there's no events that give you explicitly epic rarity cards. Now, I want to start with the Ghost Bat, though, because I love this card. It's adorable, and it's got a lot of fun, and it gets big numbers. So, increase the number of units by the number of cards used during this turn. So, if you're playing a lot of cheap ghosts that cost like a 0 mana, for instance, you can play a lot of them and then play a Ghost Bat, and ta-da! You get a lot of Ghost Bats. Now, they're only 1/1s to start with, but if you have something like Altar the Fallen up, you can have an extra 3 attack. There's also lots of other ways. Cemetery is also pretty good to start with, but I'm thinking we start with Hellbell because resurrect ally units as 1/1 units with ethereal body when it gets killed. This is incredibly good. It is so good because not only does your units come back, they come back as ghosts, which you can then have ghost synergies with. And you can also then have your units hold back the enemy for longer so that they can't reach your commander. And if you do like Commander Quest, I have a playlist in the description which has over 100 videos of me playing this game since its very release and up until now. And of course, you can leave a like if you do enjoy. I took to take a random card, which is probably not the greatest choice ever, but Inherit could work in this particular case because we could exhaust something like just any kind of cheap card and then grant +1/+2 to one random card. But I'm also thinking that Spearman will be better overall because if there are certain danger battles where there's cavalry that can charge through all of your very weak ghosts. So yeah, it's kind of important to be able to stop that from happening. Our chapter 1 boss is the Siege, so we're going to want some free placement stuff at some point. I could have taken the Rogue, but it's not all that important. We need some way to be able to deal with things on high ground. It could be direct damage. It could be free placement. We probably won't have enough money to go to the shop, so I'm going to go to the campfire here to get a enhancement, most likely. I'm going to hope that one of these events gives us the letter to deliver. Otherwise, I could go along the bottom and get the 3 pieces like that, but I'm going to anticipate, well, either way, we might be able to get the letter to deliver in the 2nd chapter. And if we don't get it, then we just don't do the hidden chapter boss. I have done that hidden chapter boss many, many, many times, so we don't end up doing it in this run, in this particular run. It's not the end of the world. The random supply card we got is Bandage, which doesn't probably won't matter for us in this case. So these are all 2/2 goblins. If you're playing on lower difficulties, they're only 1/1, but I think I'm just going to play out my hand. I could touch the dead. I don't think I necessarily need to. Let's do this. And honestly, if we take some damage, well, we have a bandage, so... But we shouldn't. We should be totally fine. And we are. So let's get Hellbell up. Let's play Ritual to get a couple of ghosts. And now that we've played a bunch of cards, we get 10 bats. And the coolest thing is, when these die, they'll come back as 1/1s. And then they get to attack again against the enemy commander. So these bats really can do 2 damage. Plus, I can do things like Solidifying Will. And just, you know, buff all 22 of them here. And we should be able to win very easily with that. No, we'll wait just as... I didn't use the last of my mana just in case I needed to delay slightly longer. So I'd avoid taking damage to my commander. Now, I don't think... Noble Liege can be good in very specific decks, but not important for us right now. Definitely not mechanics. Goblin Horde. We don't have anything that would buff it right now. It would be pretty good with Hellbell just because all the goblins would get another life, but I think I'm just going to re-roll and see what we get. Another Ritual. We want that. We want more ghosts. Whole Teeth also would have been a pretty good choice. This event turned into combat, which is not really what we want to see. Not super great. I'm going to Hellbell immediately. I may as well. And we'll just play some ghosts. And a better future? I mean, sure, it's free. That's the random supply card we got from the Turban of Wisdom. Now, we're still going to get our ass kicked here because the ghosts are not as good as their buffed up enemy militia. But it's also not bad. Not horrific, at least. I might actually just Touch of the Dead here. Simply because we have Hellbell up. And that'll just be a lot of potential damage. We'll be able to kill the enemy commander very easily. And I can just play some stuff out and then play some bats as well. Oh, he's going to live with 8 health? Fine, we'll get him next turn. Right now, in fact. Easy peasy. Now, Mental Onslaught might actually be what we want because we do need a solution to kill things on high ground for the chapter boss. And Mental Onslaught is typically quite good. We don't really have other tactics cards to buff it up much, but we do have Solidifying Will. And honestly, it's kind of fine on its own for the most part, especially if we enhance it, but we have a lot to enhance. Hey, look! Letter to deliver. I made the right call. That's actually somewhat lucky. I mean, it's a pretty common event, which is why I can just do that and be like, hey, if we get it, great. If we don't, then it's not the biggest deal. But that will allow us to do the hidden chapter boss. Now, Traces of Russia is going to be useless to us. We don't have any cavalry in our deck. I'm actually just going to play everything up here. And I might actually... No, I shouldn't Touch of the Dead until we get Hellbell up, I think. Yeah, we're just going to do this. And... Oh, I could have played this... Yeah, I could have got one more bat. Block. I almost wiped him out with just like a pitiful amount of units. Let's do Abandoned Supply. Let's see what we get. Wow, what are the odds of that? Did I get Traces of the Rush again? Can't use this. I think we're just going to Touch of the Dead, and then that'll keep these guys busy, at least for a while. Probably push along the top. Won't hold them for very long, but it's something. And then I should be able to win with these guys. Is that going to be 33 damage? Probably not. It will be if I Hellbell. And then I can just do this. we go. Damn, I've still got it. Illusionary Arcanist is very good in a ghost deck because the ghosts themselves are cards that were not in our original deck. Ritual is in our deck. The ghost cards are not. So every time we play them, we are buffing up Illusionary Arcanist if it's on the field. So, and that would have been nice in that last one because we randomly got the supply card to summon a cavalry unit, but whatever, it's fine. What do I want to enhance? That's a great question. Honestly, everything. I want to enhance Ghost Bat because free placement would be great for putting it on top of the wall. Illusionary Arcanist would mean I get 2 of them instead of 1, which, well, it's like exponentially more Arcanists we'd be able to summon. So this is going to not be that good for a little while, but Hellbell being cheaper makes it a lot easier to play. More ghosts from rituals would be amazing. Like, everything is just... I think what I might do... I think I do enhance Mental Onslaught because then it can actually one-shot 3 health archers on its own without me needing to have anything else in the deck. Let us put in the Ghost Bat in because I like the Ghost Bat. Oh, +3/+3 on when you're summoning like 10, 12 bats. I mean, that's really good. Well, reducing his damage kind of negates that entirely. Losing 5 units kind of sucks. It costing money really sucks. So, well, that is unfortunate. Now we're going to have to play a lot of cards in order to get this to be worth it. So, might be worth it to... let's do the Illusionary Arcanist. Since the bats are a little tiny bit ruined from that. Wacky Works Lab is always a bit of a threat or a danger. Evil Hand would be bad if you didn't have the letter already, because then you would not get the letter. It would block it because it's a curse card. So Evil Hand is not usually that great. And SA 210 grant ignore defense to ally range units, which is good, but they become 1 less attack range. So like our archers would be short of range. Doesn't really matter for most of us. Everything else is melee. So I mean, that's fine, I guess. The less range does suck, but ignoring defense can mean they actually hit things that are armored and shielded. Where normally they'd be doing like 0 damage. Well. This is a card I can play, which gives us more of this. And it gave us a 0 mana. That's great. I would like to Touch of the Dead just because these things are going to probably smash us pretty hard. I also really want to get Hellbell up. I think it's probably too greedy to do Hellbell. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this. And, well, we get we get our regular number of Ghost Bats after all that. I'm going to put them back slightly. All right, not bad. Would have been amazing if I could have had... Well, this would be also amazing if I had Ghosts to play it on this with this turn. I could play it later in the round, potentially. That way it's ready for next turn. To play it near the end. That way they don't die before we get a bunch of ghosts to buff them up. Well, I didn't get anything, actually. So, kind of useless. This is less than ideal. Oh, he's got 4 HP left? Oh, that sucks. I'm going to take 4 damage here. 5 damage, sorry. Because I got +1/+1. Mental Onslaught. Almost kills them. Almost. We took 5 damage, which won't really matter. Oh, I could have just rogued and Kill them that way. We also have some food, so we can summon a random summon card and flambe for a 5 crit. Both are good. Random tactics card is probably actually more useful to us because of mental onslaught. So I'll throw away this and I'll take the tactics card just in our particular case. Hard Flamecaster is slightly better because we got SA 210. Tempting Offer is quite good actually because Mana Stones also trigger Illusionary Arcanist. And mana is always useful. Will especially be helpful in chapter bosses because we'll almost always draw it before we are doing real damage to the enemy commander. This one can be a bit of a pain in the ass. Oh, I got a golem seed. That's awesome. It's not enhanced, unfortunately, but you know what? Okay, I'm gonna touch of the dead. And these longbowmen are going to be a bit of a problem, but honestly, it should be okay. Because they'll run forward enough, and we got a lot of units. Now, these vanguards at the bottom are indomitable, so they only take 1 damage no matter what. How many do I have up here? 9? 9 plus another 3 or 2 damage each. I'll do another 18 damage. Yeah, all right. Seems reasonable. And I'll just play some militia to stall these guys out a little bit. Now they're going to spawn more longbowmen, which is a slight problem, but actually Illusionary Arcanists are great here. Well, could be better, could be worse. And we'll mostly be trying to just delay the bottom lane slightly. Now if I could get Hellbell. Oh, there it is. Oh, wait. I think all of our clones are dead, unfortunately. So probably just going to have to fight down here. By Tempting Offer, I can at least do everything I want. We at least won't take any damage this turn. Mental Onslaught is, again, great here. And then I'm just gonna... Well, it's not a lot of cards. Oops, I could have got one more. All right. While it's taking us a little while to win, we're also not losing, so huzzah. I'm just gonna do this and that'll easily let us win. Even if it takes another turn. Oh, we're good. Turtle soup is really nice, but I think flambe will be more useful overall. Altar the Fallen, there you go. That's the damage increase we need. That is going to be super duper helpful. In fact, I may even want to enhance that. Wow, this event turned into combat. We're getting all of the combat. So here we go. These things are armored and area damage. They're just going to wipe the floor with our Touch of the Dead or Ghosts. Oh, hey, I got a bandage. Should I play that now or not? I should probably wait till these guys are not necessarily fully covered by both watchtowers, and then I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait to play that stuff. I don't really need it this turn. But I managed to kill at least a couple of them. Well, we're gonna Hellbell. Ghosts, and then I'm going to actually set up Altar the Fallen. And we should be able to delay these guys long enough to not take damage, I think. Barely, 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 barely. Yep. Okay, we're good. Well, this is not a great turn to draw this, unfortunately. I need to kill these. I think I'm just going to hit this button. Could play it later. Well, let's see how much damage we take. We'll take some, but honestly, not very much. It's fine. These are all going to get destroyed with this area damage, but they come back to life, so it's not the biggest deal. And now we should be able to get some water clones. May as well mental onslaught to soften these guys up a little bit, but we're just going to win up top. There you go. Another Altar of the Fallen. Military Arts is also really tempting because you have so many ghosts. You create the ghosts and then you can enhance the ghosts. Or if you want to enhance ritual and then get more regular ghosts. Both are quite good. I think I do take military arts. Honestly, all three of them are quite good in terms of like you could argue for them. I'm gonna enhance military arts plus so we can enhance everything in our hand, not just one. I would say this is a pretty damn good chapter 1. A bit slow, but you know. All right. Conscription. Choose one card from the exhaust pile and put it in your hand. That will be useful later. Not super useful right now. Not super useful at the moment. They don't have any in the exhaust pile. So this is why we really want things to be able to hit high ground, which is mental onslaught. Beautiful. I just wipe them all out. At least gives us a bunch of time to either destroy them ourselves or just not have arrows rain down on top of us. In the bottom lane, I'm not worried too much again about. If we can get a single archer, we're good there. Military Arts Plus is great in this case. Now, the problem is I don't have an archer to deal with these guys, so I'm just going to delay them slightly. And we'll keep our mana stones for future turns. I don't have Hellbell up? Oh, well. We're going to heal after this chapter anyways, so... Oh, he just killed every single archer we had. Well. I'm going to do this, and this, and this. Now, if I put archers here, they will shoot over here, but I think I'll do it just right here, and... It'll be good enough. Yep, that works. Now, there's only one spawner in the top there. Altar of the Fallen is great. Ritual Plus is great. And that's spawning more and more clones and more ghost bats. The archers get to clear out the bottom lane. Not that it matters, because we're going to win right through the center. Once we destroy this gate, this will get destroyed, which is cool. I'm just going to touch of the dead now. May as well. We already got them buffed up. Funny enough, the battering ram comes back to life because of Hellbell and gets the +2 buff. Watch this. This is totally unnecessary because we are about to win, but more water clones. And I can conscript to get like more ghosts if I want, or I could even get the mana stones back if I wanted, but just look at that. Look how many mana clones we're getting. We get a relic. Ooh, Blood Wreath is so good. That means all of our units would basically have like 4 lives. Because Hellbell... So they'll first survive a fatal hit because of Blood Wreath. And then they'll come back. They'll get hit again. Die. Come back as 1/1s. Survive a hit. Then die again. So yeah, 4 lives. Probably don't need the assassin. I'm just gonna re-roll and look for ghost cards. Oh, oh my gosh! Double epics to pick from. Leave no trace plus, so it's already enhanced to be 0 cost. Stealth is quite good, but not super necessary for us. I think Kinlet, if we can feed him, so you have gets enough kills and eventually becomes the ancient dragon or whatever you call it. You know what? Actually, maybe I'll get a random relic because we don't have very many relics. Crack shield, you know, that's fine. Like that. That's probably worth more than the 24 HP. And that is where we get to deliver the letter to deliver and unlock the hidden chapter boss. I'm going to go for events and danger battles for more relics. Shop, because we'll have plenty a bit of money at that point. Enhancement, danger battle. Ooh, where do I go for a second shop? It'll depend. I might go to the second shop instead of the danger battle. So we'll just see when we get there how much money we have or if we need the shop. Because I would like to start deleting our militia from the deck. Also, I need to look at the map. Okay, it's the dragon, so good to know. We got military arts plus this. Getting Hellbell up on turn 1 is pretty incredible. Oh, that's pretty good too. Because now... Oh, wait, it's inherit. Exhaust 1 summon card in your hand. Grant. Let's do this. Exhaust the amateur militia. And buff... Actually, I should buff the rogue, actually. Even though I'm not playing it this turn, it'll be more useful than... I'd like to keep playing that. Where a ghost I only get to play once. You know, I spawned all these up top where they have area damage shield biters. Not my smartest choice ever, but... Oh well. We do have Hellbell up. I could just touch the dead here. They're gonna get destroyed by these, but they get the buffer for Kindlet. Kill some things. Now, this is not bad. This is not terrible. Get the ritual. Yeah, I don't have anything to kill this high ground. I just have not drawn what we need. I'm just playing those to get more clones. Oh, hey. Mental Onslaught. Perfect timing. Also, Tempting Offer. Pretty good timing. I could have done that slightly better, but... I can just buff 37 of these, and we will just win with that. Yup. Let's see. Caltrops don't really need. Rucksack would not be bad. I could start using these more often. Scrap Iron Forge is also incredible because ghosts are all exhaust. So I'll take that instead. This deck is going exceedingly well. Enhance one card. All right. I mean, I could have Scrap Iron Forge in my opening hand. I think I'd make Hellbell maybe cheaper. Or I make Ghost Bats. Actually, you know what? Ritual Plus, maybe? They would all be quite good. I have to think about what would be the most useful. Scrap Forge, letting us draw, is good, but we would still need some mana generation to really go with it. All we really have is Tempting Offer. So I think what I'm going to do is Ghost Bat and make it free placement so that we have another solution to hard to reach enemies, which is quite often ranged units on high ground. So what do I want to experiment on? I can do Illusionary Arcanist and hope we get plus units. Increase number of units by 1. 10 health, or make it free. Ooh, range is also, well, it can only go up to the 3 range because it's a melee unit. It'll cap out. More units or just being free? I think I just make it free, to be honest. Reduce attack range. It'd be melee range instead of 2, which is probably fine. Being 1 health is not actually that different from 4 because we've got Blood Wreath and then we've got... they're coming back as 1/1s anyways because of Hellbell. So losing 3 max HP is not a big deal. This fight is scary because they do that. And then these things are 7/13s. Well, I'm probably going to use Blood Price. That seems like a pretty good time to do it. I'm gonna have lots of mana. Oh, I could have done this slightly better, but that's okay. Mental Onslaught will not help because they've got so much HP. But we've got help. No, we don't have Hellbell. We've got plus damage. Rogues will not be able to kill these. Not even close. So I think I have to Touch of the Dead, and I can probably Flambe to help this out. I just need to delay them slightly so they don't shoot me in the face. I do have Crack Shield. So actually, with Crack Shield, I'll get shot once. And then they will all die to counterattack damage. That seems like a fair trade. You know what? And then I can just ignore it and focus on the bottom lane. Which I think is fine. Well, then there's no point in enhancing these. I'd rather just have the units. Oh! What? What? Why didn't Crack Shield work? Oh, did I already take damage? How? Oh, I took damage because I used the card. The blood price, which cracked my shield. Well, that was almost a disaster. I mean, it was still a disaster, but could have been so much worse. I could have just straight up died there. I didn't calculate it or anything, so. Mercenary Captain's quite good for us, although our units survive a long time, so maybe not. In theory, getting Mana Stones would be good, but I'm gonna reroll. Pull Teeth, Crack Shield. We have already seen how badly that can go, but it is more mana and card draw. The only problem is I'm low on HP right now. I don't know if I do that. I don't think I do it. It is really good. I would really want to enhance it before I play it. There are some very dangerous fights. I really don't want to go lower HP than I have right now. Letter of Recommendation is actually pretty good for us. Because we could copy like Illusionary Arcanist. Which could also then trigger Illusionary Arcanist. That's kind of neat. Alright, Danger Battle. Hopefully it's not one that I just get... Okay, I mean... It's not unavoidable damage here, but... They have charge. They're shielded. They have a lot of HP, and they do 5 damage a hit. Because they've got 11 HP, and I do 10 counterattack damage. If they do hit my commander, they're each hitting me twice. So, they're each doing 10 damage. That's 30 damage right there. And I cannot stop them with ghosts. Let's get a random tactics card and see what we get. Effective Light. I mean, that might be... that does work. That works. You just have to be very careful with my mana here. I want a Hellbell so badly. I don't have the mana for it. I do bandage no matter what. You can like Touch of the Dead. I guess I'm just gonna Military Arts anyways. And then what I'm gonna do is put the shield on them. But then they can stop the charge with the shield. At least briefly. And then we don't die. We don't die immediately at least. These are a problem, and I don't have any solution in my hand right now for dealing with them. Well, at least we have Crack Shield. I forgot about that, actually. Oh my gosh, we don't have Crack Shield anymore, so we have to deal with these now. Okay, we got Ghost Bat. Ooh. I also have Mental Onslaught. Oh god, they're gonna charge in. I don't have mana. Okay, I can stop the charge with Spearmen. This is why I added them to the deck. I don't have quite enough mana to do everything I want to do. I guess I just won't Letter of Recommendation. I have to do this to kill this in the bottom lane. That way we don't have to worry about it. And I do this. I could have also ghost batted. I gotta wait slightly here. The spearmen have to be the ones that tank that to stop them, and then I do this ghost bat behind them. Okay, that works. Well, this is not a great time for this. But, I have to do this just so that they shoot something and not my commander. Preferably. Now we're back to this problem again. Okay, we'll get some mana at least. We'll get some ghosts. I have nothing to stop these guys from charging me right now is the real problem. That is the problem. Like, might be able to draw into a solution. And so far, I have not drawn into... Okay, there we go. There's our solution. We did it. Barely. In fact, I might do Militarids Plus. Mental Onslaught would have been nice, because I could have just killed all these instead of relying on ghosts to do it. But this is all I can do right now, I think. Like, if I just had one more mana, it would have been awesome, but it's good enough. Hell Bell, that's incredible. Touch of the Dead, that's pretty good here. And now we should just win. And we're actually going to come out of this with more HP than we started. Which is kind of wild, actually. Now that we've got Hell Bell. Well, I think I just win anyways. So, but I'll keep it just in case. Let's just do this. Okay. I was keeping the protection just in case I needed to delay on the left-hand side. Candlestick is incredible for us. That is quite good. Leave no trace. Wow. Do I want the Vanguards or the Giant Eagles? For Chapter 3, we're gonna lack area damage. It's all we have. But our deck is so thick right now. All we have for area damage really is the single Mental Onslaught, which is not currently going to scale well enough. Giant Eagle is good. Vanguards can really delay a lot, but they're also very expensive. The rest of our deck is quite cheap, so we might be able to. I have too many things to invest in already. So I don't know. I think I do take the Eagle. Okay, what quest do we have? Exhaust 20 cards, get a Sticky Poppet. That'd be pretty good. Oh, but this would be perfect. Use Ghost Summon cards 50 times. All right, we'll go for that. We could really use... All right, deliver the letter and gain a legendary relic. Oh, yes, my dude. Lightcatcher Archive. Exhaust cards will be used twice. Yeah, I'll take that. In my deck full of exhaust cards, such as ghosts. Really mainly ghosts, but also, you know, some mana stones. Those are double mana now. I'm gonna go to a shop. I need to remove cards. I also need to look and see what we can get here. Another ritual. Another letter of recommendation. Or treaty. Well, okay. I'm definitely gonna remove Amateur Militias. I do not need them in our deck. Like, they're actively bad draws. Do I want another ritual is the question. I feel like I should because I'm getting double value from them. And random supply card? I mean, random summon card. Let's take the random supply card. Seems good. Well, we're definitely not going to the second shop. We're not going to be able to afford it. Let's get a relic. And it's 2 random cards. There's like a pretty reasonable chance we get something good. Enhanced. Also a pretty reasonable chance that we get trash enhanced. Where Spiderweb Pendant gives us a free setup turn, which we're gonna actually really want. In particular, if we want to set up Scrap Iron Forge or Altar the Fallen or Hellbell, all these base cards. I could heal. I don't think we need to heal at this point. I think we can enhance something. Making sure we have Ritual Plot. Maybe I do get Scrap Iron Forge up now because we got so many exhaust cards. And we get a free setup turn. Just always having this on turn 1 will give us a lot of value going out through the entire fight. All right, let's do a danger battle. Let's get another relic. Though I don't think we necessarily need it at this point. If we get Hellbell up, this fight will go pretty well. If we don't, it'll kind of suck. Scrap Iron Forge. Tempting Offer, which now gives us 4 mana crystals, which give us 2 mana stones each. Okay. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I can draw some more. Why not? I was really hoping to get military arts, but we did not. We might still draw into it. Now, these things are not area damage. These ones are area damage. I don't have space in my hand is a problem. Well, I definitely want Kindlet to start getting some kills if possible. So I'm going to do that. Free up some space. We did not get Hellbell. Somehow we did not draw it. In the bottom 6 cards of our deck. This would have been great. Actually, it's still great. Now I'm not going to have this for next turn, unfortunately. That is not the worst thing that can happen. All right, I mean, that's pretty good. For a turn 1, where they don't even get to move, they are going to throw beer at us and probably destroy most of them. All right, that's fine. That's actually acceptable. I'm okay with this. Wait, if I do Military Arts Plus first, I can then Letter of Recommendation you. And then play both of these, and then play our Ghost Spats. There we go. And then just win. Oh my goodness. Wait, I already have a quest for this. I'm not going to... it's going to be a while for this quest to finish. You can't have 2 of the same. So there is an argument to be made for re-rolling this pendant just because we do have the quest, but I'll benefit from this for a long time before that quest ever finishes. A second Hellbell. I have to. I have to. That's so good for us. Because every time they come back to life, they get another life with Blood Wreath too. Okay. Regular combat. This fight is a bit scary. Because he can do a lot of damage very, very fast. So here's the thing. I need space in my hand. To get all of these. I'm just gonna do it anyways. It's fine. We might draw into it anyways. Oh, hey, this is good. I'm gonna put it actually down there instead of the top because these do area damage, and I think we're probably just gonna go for the kill. We're gonna go for the turn 1 kill here. Let me Military Arts plus this. Hellbell. Get 3 more. Look at this. This is ridiculous. I'm never gonna get Kindlet to actually upgrade at this rate. Well, May as well put some up top. Just as a slight delay if these guys attack. Can I maintenance into anything I can play? Yes. Choose 9 cards. Oh, I get to pick. Well, I want this and this. And this. And this. And 9 cards, huh? Okay, I mean... God damn. Sure. And then I get mana. I should have played this first, but it doesn't really make a difference. This is all complete overkill. Oh, look how many bats we're going to get. I love this. Oh my goodness. Well, I can't fit them all in my hand. That's okay. 47 bats. That's just a few. Just a few. I didn't even have to use all of this. Oh, that's awesome. Old teeth don't need you anymore, that's for sure. I'm just gonna skip, I think. Actually, I could re-roll here. Because they are offering legends. I could also inside, but let's just skip. I think we're good. I think we're good. You know. Do I enhance at this point? Is it even worth it? Do I need to worry about it? I think at this point I just make sure we don't die to something stupid. So we'll just take the heal and be a little tiny bit safe. But realistically, we shouldn't struggle here in this fight. Sapphire and Forge. Grant 5 additional health to 1 summon in your hand. Exhaust. It would be better on something that can be played multiple times. Oh, I get to play it a second time. Oh, yeah. Okay. The same thing. Oh, that's pretty cool. 3 damage won't really matter in this case, but we can draw more stuff. Should probably spread them out a little bit because these do area damage. Unfortunately, we didn't really get other base cards up. Oh yeah, they don't get to move, so never mind. We're fine. We're totally fine. We're gonna crush most of these. Who doesn't want a bajillion mana stones? Oh, I should wait. Might need to slow this down slightly so I can play everything. I don't know what I'm copying something. I'm copying this. I'm not gonna have time to play it. No, my mana. My mana. Well, we just lost all our buffs anyways, but... Oh, hey, I got another one. Well... You ready to just win? Oh, God, the lag. That's not even with very many of them, to be honest. Oh, definitely want to do Hellbell. I'm just not going to bother going down the middle, I don't think. Well, maybe I should. I don't think it's going to matter. I think we're about to just win. Bats here. These bats will also have protection. That's just a few. It's just a few. Beat it up. And we win. It's been a long time since I've won that fast. Oh, Blue Rosary. That's effectively doubling our mana every turn. It also does take up hand space. It's the only problem. Ha ha ha. So we don't want any plus mana relics. Oh yeah, we've got this too now. Cult of the Fallen. I mean, that will be useful. Let's reroll. Just for funsies. Don't want any of these. That's fine. Wow. I'll just take the heal just for ultra safeties. I'll claim the reward. We don't get 2 of these pendant, unfortunately, but that is okay. I could go for events, or I could go to the wacky lab. Let's go to wacky lab. Let's do this. Oh, there's a shop down here. And I get a wacky lab either way. We're going to have money by the time we get there. We are kind of dodging all the danger battles, but we don't need any other relics, to be honest. We're so powerful. We have so much value. Oh, this one may hurt. These barrels have a chance to explode. It is painful. It is very painful. I'm just going to play this now, if I can. I'm not going to have space in my hand, but... Hell bell. We're going to summon so many ghosts. So many ghosts. Ritual, I mean, military arts plus. That's a pretty good time for it. We can almost go like infinite. And then our ghost bats, we just get so many of them. It doesn't even matter that we had like -5 to this. Because that's 40 ghost bats. 40! In fact, I can buff 72 of these ghosts right here. And let's just do this. They'll spend some time attacking this. Oh, they're just going to kill all of them. Huh? Oh! Well, all my stuff survived because... yeah, I was afraid of that. I didn't need to play there because they had the spiderweb pendant. But oh well. Oh, hey, another one of these, huh? More damage. More buffs on them. This is just ridiculous. Just... don't blow up. Okay. We lost 20 HP. For my own stupidity. Protective light is actually very, very helpful to us. That's another potential life we can give to all the units. We can also give it to our commander to protect him from stuff like that. But oh well. Discovery and Forge. I mean, I'm just gonna play this very basically. This guy will not walk forward on turn 1 because of Spyward Pendant. That I'm totally not forgetting about. Rain of arrows on them. They'll survive because of Blood Wreath. Dude, look at this. Look how much mana I get every turn. And card draw out of it. This is not at all balanced. Well, I'm going to let our recommendations the bat, and we'll just get 2 of them, I think. And we'll just ignore the bottom lane entirely for a little while. Oh, they're going to come up here? Well, doesn't matter. We deleted them so fast. I'm going to take the health salad because that's awesome on bats. I want the bandage. The bandage, I mean, it does heal for 20 because it'll activate twice because of Lightcatcher Archive. And it'll be good in the Hidden Chapter boss. And none of the others I care that much about, so... Alright. That's fine. We also draw from it because it's an exhaust card. I don't want to experiment on. Honestly, the Ghost Bats. Increase health by 10, equipped with a shield. Honestly, just 10 HP is pretty insane. Having 3 range is actually quite good on them. Although it doesn't matter most of the time because we're just doing replacement. So let's give them 10 HP. And their attack range is already minimum, so I could have given them exhaust. We got doubled them up. But I think I like playing more of them rather than just playing it once. Especially for the Hidden Chapter boss. Because it'll be our free placement. Oh, I could have drew so many more times, but that's fine. You know what? I might draw into... Nope, did not. Although it might still happen. Nope. I'm just gonna let a recommendation into more ghosts. They don't have any real... Well, they got Alter the Fallen, actually. So they got a little bit of buffs. And these guys don't get to move, so... We're just gonna... win, like, next turn. Probably. Quite likely, in fact. You know what? May as well take the heal. Because I can. And I'll do this for the mana and card draw. And more dudes. This is completely excessive. Not necessary. Bell. May as well play some more ghosts. I don't even need Inlet. In fact, I don't even know if we're ever going to get him leveled up. I'm going to copy the bat. We will just get so many bats. Mental Onslaught pales in comparison to our combos now, which is kind of crazy. Give them protection. Oh my goodness. That's so dumb. Go assassins. Not that it matters too much. All right. 42 ghost bats. 42 ghost bats. 714, huh? We have so many win conditions because everything I do has the scale so badly. So crazy. In the Hidden Chapter boss, there are stealth units, which we cannot target directly in our deck other than Mental Onslaught, I think. Therefore, a second Mental Onslaught may actually be necessary to not lose the Hidden Chapter boss in a really dumb way, which I have made that mistake before. I don't want any more cards. Thanks. I'm not gonna gamble on it. This event became combat. I like how our turn ones are very similar a lot of the times because it's so guaranteed. Because of the pendant, we automatically get 3 ghosts. Because of Vanguard on Scrapper Forge, we always get that. So we always get mana stones because of Blue Rosary. It's insane. It's actually insane. What do I think is more important? I think getting our damage up is probably most important. Could also just touch the dead. I gotta have more hell bells just to delay purposes, but it's not super necessary. I think we just do damage. They don't even get to go this turn, so like, what does it matter? You know what? Why not? Just attack. Turn 1 bats just kill them. Okay. Another protective light. I really wish we had an eagle feather. If we had an eagle feather, it'd be awesome. We already have 1. What are the odds that we need 2? If I had an eagle feather, I'd guarantee take it. It would be great for the Hidden Chapter boss. Well, we don't. Eagle feather increases the protection gained every time you gain protection. Instead of 1, I'd gain 2 from it. I don't want to ruin the ghost bats, but how can I ruin them? I don't think I could. Maybe I could do Illusionary Arcanist. Screw it, we're gonna do ghost bats. Increase our move speed or attack speed. Attack speed's really good. Reduce attack range. That's fine. They already have in attack range. That was a huge win. Light Catcher. Add 1. Okay, we're not going to be adding more cards to our deck. So Ruinstone. That's a lot of extra mana, and it's only on turn 1, so it won't ruin every future turn. I think that's fine. I think that's good, actually. Ooh. Warehouse Key. Oh, I can't actually afford much of anything here. Flat Rock is interesting, but I don't think it's what we want. Yeah, I don't think we want any of these. Tribal Shaman can be good, but we got like infinite card draw effectively anyways, so I'm just gonna remove an Amateur Militia and call it a day. I have not been using our food at all. I should be. Haven't been. Do I want to trade our food for any of these? Not really. I think I like our food. Yeah. Yeah, I like our food. Current health reduced to 1. Gain the relic Elner Doll. Grant 10 protection to ally commander to start the battle. That is really good. It's in particular great for the chapter boss. My problem is I can heal here. I'm not going to enhance the card because we have too many cards. Enhancing one's not going to make a difference. I think it is worth it. I think that's worth it. It's a little scary to start with. Let's just go to the event. We get a normal battle, lose 20 health. Well, I guess I'm beginning a normal battle because I don't want to just die. Well, that's fine. We had a battle either way. Not a big deal. Oh, look at all this mana we get to start with. Also, the Fallen, they don't even get to move turn 1, so... You know... Oh, hey. Oh, yeah, I forgot about bandages, so... That makes doing combat actually better for us. Less damage, me as well. More ghosts. I get double the ghosts every time I do this, too. Tempting offer. You would have been helpful, but... Tad late now. It's not gonna matter. We're just gonna absolutely obliterate them. Another bandage. I actually really do like that idea. Rucksack rummage for double food is also good, but whatever. Just gonna restore health. So we're at half HP. We've got double bandages, so that's another 40 HP we can get back just from this fight. We do have to fight both Chapter 3 bosses on this difficulty. So this is the harder of the two. So if we can do this one, we'll be fine. I'm gonna Hellbell for sure. They're gonna copy whatever I played last. So it would be beneficial to me to play Ghosts last. Might actually just, well, let's bandage because I can. Let's just touch the dead. I'm sorry, did I not play any base cards? I played Hellbell twice, and I don't see it showing up. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was like, huh? So now they'll just copy some ghosts, which are like, whatever. You know, I'm gonna... may as well Military Arts Plus. Tempting offer. Oh, hello. All right, you ready to kind of just crush him on like turn 2 here? Look how much mana I have. This is without even summoning our bats yet. Well, I may as well heal. Reason not to. Let's let a recommendation on the ghost bats. Get some more ghosts going. What I would like to draw would be Mental Onslaught to kill all these ghosts. That's great. I got a little bit more mana. 42 ghosts. Oh my goodness. Look how many things we have. I'm gonna buff these. Then play our ghosts, which will just probably kill everything, to be honest. Now, one problem, if I kill the top guy, we lose all of our base cards. Never mind, doesn't matter. Each of those 3 commanders has a different effect when you destroy them. And the top one wipes away your base cards. I usually kill him last, so it doesn't matter. But in that case, I could have killed him earlier and could have been less ideal. But now this one, we want to make sure we put out torches, which is hard to do when all of these play twice. Well. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Oh, definitely doing this. Look at it. It's so good. It's so incredibly good. Well, is there any reason not to do this? I mean, there's not really much reason to do it, but... Alright, well. I should really be using hotkeys, huh? We're going to be at full HP because of bandage. Ooh, I get... Not really going to help much. Oh, I could have done this. It's fine. We got 50 bats. I think they're just going to win on turn 1. Yep. Oh, God. Well, Scepter's pretty good. It will most likely just be Ghost, to be honest. I mean, it's gonna be Ghost. So I'd just be getting double effect of Ghosts once. Witch's Necklace won't matter. We're not gonna have 3 of the same card that doesn't already cost 0 mana in our hand, so it could free roll. If we look at legendary relics, or boss relics, I should say. Red Notice would be pretty damn good. Honestly, there's not much better than what we're already being offered. The Scepter. Is it boss and legendary ones that get offered? I think so. Yes, it is. Yeah, there just isn't much else that would be super exciting, so... Alright, I'll take the Scepter. Jin? You're offering me Jin? I don't have a whole lot of ways to buff him, to be honest, but... I've been offered 4 different epic cards in this run. Because I got offered the stealth one twice that I chose not to take. And then we got Drago and... Or Kinlet, technically speaking, but... What do I enhance? I guess I'm going to enhance Tempting Offer. No, I should enhance a Ritual, probably. Or Jin. Let's enhance Jin. Sure. It really won't make a difference in this case. The only thing I'm scared about is, well, neither of these matter to us. They don't do anything. The only thing I'm scared about is stealth units. Everything else won't matter whatsoever. All right, well, we got a lot to do here. Oh, turn 1. Oh, turn 1. Oh, you have no idea what you just did, game. You have no idea the power you just unleashed. We might just... I don't think we'll get enough damage to skip right through both phases, but we can definitely skip through the first phase. Everything will come back with Hellbell, even at the halfway point. So that won't matter much. And then we might just win in 2 turns, and then I don't need to worry about stealth units whatsoever. Give them all protection too. Why not? Screw it. I still have 4 protection to myself, so he's going to do 5 damage to us. Oh yeah, I forgot pathfinding. These guys have physical force. The ghosts do not. Well, let's get some more, shall we? Let's get some more. Ult of the Fallen's going to apply to them too when they come back as 1/1s. This is so broke. It's so broken. Unbelievable. Well, I don't need the bandage right now, or this bandage for that matter. That's enhanced. Why not? I'll crack shield so I can just play whatever I want this turn, huh? Have some of this. Have the damage buff does not matter whatsoever. They're not going to survive. I'll save Touch of Dead for wave 2 just because I can, I guess. Let's just play some random stuff, and I could have copied. It's all right. I could have got some more clones. These things are indomitable? No, they're just armored. Oh, we just converted all these? That's slightly annoying. Only slightly. Oh, we get to play Alter the Fallen again. Oh, hey, another one of these. I'm not even using our food, huh? This is kind of getting in the way. Taking a little bit of damage doing this, but... Uh-oh. We're not breaking through for some reason. Oh, God. Don't tell me they're getting cloned too. No, they're not. Okay. All right, I'm going to have to use Mental Onslaught after all to clear this stuff out. Well, actually, that didn't really work. Oh, they do have stealth units here. That's why. Well, we better hope we can draw them, I suppose. Okay, 9 damage to everything. That'll help. Okay, they do have indomitable guys that are blocking us. But I've got so many... Ah. And don't worry about our health, because we still have double... Oh, goodness. We still have double bandages. 2 sets of bandages. You know, Jin will actually be incredible for clearing this stuff out from high ground. Let's buff all these. Why not? It would actually be a waste to use the bandage here because I've not taken 20 damage. Let's just do this. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. If I play... I'd waste 2 HP playing this. We can draw it so easily it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, I forgot. The more the game lags, the less time you have in the turn. Oh, dude, 5 HP? You gotta be kidding me. I'm just gonna end my turn. And then I'll have 2 extra mana stones for next turn. So he's gonna kill everything. It's gonna look very cinematic. And then they're all gonna spawn back as ghosts. That took so long to resolve. Wow. I'm gonna end my turn and watch them at 4 FPS win. No, they can't win because the FPS is too low. All right, now go. There we go. That's so stupid. That's excellent. It brings joy to my heart. And that is how you beat Ascension 20 with a lot of ghosts. And honestly, we didn't get Connecting Link. Connecting Link would have been amazing in that deck. But otherwise, it's a very, very flexible deck. If you got Builder's Hammer, you could have got way more max HP. There's also a relic where you can play base cards multiple times. That also would have been disgustingly good there. You could just keep playing Hellbell and keep playing Altar the Fallen. But even without that, Lightcatcher Archive is ridiculous. Being able to play exhaust cards twice, it's just so good. Honestly, everything about this Blood Wreath is just stunningly good. Hellbell's amazing. The Ghost Bats, You wouldn't think they're that good. They start off as 1/1s, but when you're giving them, when they're becoming like 9/14s and you're getting 50 of them at once and you copy it and play another 50 of them. Illusionary Arcanist, we didn't even like scale this thing up at all. We made it 0 cost and that's it. And it was still filling the entire screen with them. That is how good it is. Scrap Iron Forge in combination with our exhaust cards solved all of our card draw issues, and double exhaust let us get so much mana, especially with the Blue Rosary. Add on to the fact that we could have gone so many paths with this build. We could have leaned into Kindlet. At the end, we got Jin. And Jin's like insane on his own, and it just did not matter. We just had every conceivable, well, not quite every conceivable, but a lot of win conditions. So if you enjoyed that, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. See you guys then.